Ilebaye is doing so much. Ike is busy stealing coins while people are kissing. Uriel, I don't even know who she loves in this house. And then White Money and Mercy forming alliances of past winners. We're going to dive into so much more here on Mado's All-Star Bbnaija review. I am Steph Numbachu. Let's get right into it. The first one. Have you guys noticed that there's some kind of division between the men and women? Like Mercy said, that she feels like this is an all-women Bbnaija show. And then the way Cross and Fraud reviewed their expectations is quite different. But generally, I think what Fraud meant and what Fraud said actually did make sense, because at the end of the day, people who leave the house, the women who leave the house, tend to have so much brand deals. Maybe it's because of the way they carry themselves or the way they are, or maybe the society or Nigeria is friendlier to women. But I understood where Fraud was coming from. I also liked that Mercy wants it to be an all-women season. Did you guys notice on Saturday, while everybody was busy kissing and looking for their love interest, Ike was busy stealing coins? You see, Ike is my highlights of this season because he is too focused. Even up until this morning, he was asking Tolani Badge, oh, give me your key. Let me go and look for her to steal coin. That is somebody that wants 120 million. And I am rooting for Ike. No matter what people do, Ike must not leave that house. Ilebaye, I feel like Ilebaye is trying to look for highlights because she has realized that she's in a house filled with so many big dogs. So in order for her to be with the big dogs, she has to look for some kind of highlights. And Kid has clocked her. Speaking of Kid, you know that Kid, when Kid was in his season, I feel like Kid came to Big Brother Naija during his season just to cruise. Like, oh, I'm tired of London. Let me just come back to Nigeria. My father has sent me here. Let me just spend my vacation in Big Brother house. But when Ebuka asked him and Uriel, you can obviously tell that now everybody has realized it's such a competition. Because during Uriel's sets, they didn't even care. Like, nobody was doing anything for the cameras. Everybody just wanted to come, make friends, network, and like just be better when they leave the house. But now everybody's playing a strict game. Angel, they've clocked that Angel is kissing ass. Which is so funny because if Mercy wins that 120 million, will she share it to Angel? Who knows? When Ebuka actually asks, you people should stop acting like people's fans. So did you people see Angel's reaction? It was not giving. Let's speak on the love interest. Who do you people think Uriel actually likes? I personally feel like she likes Kid, but Kid out there has like a babe called Laura. There's Uriel. She's shipping. I don't know if she likes Pereo or she likes Skido or she likes Adekunle. There's another person in the picture. I can't even remember. They're like 5. It's no longer like a monogamy now. It's Uriel and 7 men. And I can't lie. She's the sexiest woman on earth for doing that. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. Saturday night was sponsored by Guinness. And so much came out. Like we all knew. Or we all found out who Neo was dating outside the house. Somebody that is not even in the house is being discussed back to back. Let's talk about the friendships in the house because obviously you people know that you have fans to an extent. You know that whatever you say in the house will be used against you. Why are you coming in the house to tell everybody how much your friend is earning, how much or who your friend is dating? Like, it doesn't make sense. And this is just Guinness. Because of Guinness serving them drinks in the club, we found out somebody doesn't used to wash his ass after he goes to the toilet. That is wild as hell. We've also found out how much somebody has on her wrist. We found out how much they pay. Somebody's saying, oh, if she wants to go to Dubai now, will somebody give her 10 million naira to go to Dubai? Wild. Just Guinness. I can't wait for Gordon's night. You see, when Gordon's gives them sponsorship, a lot will be revealed, and I'll be here waiting for all the gist to just come to me. I can't even lie. What else has been happening? Personally, I feel like the game players are actually Ike and Mercy. Mercy in the sense that she knows that she's a big brand and she knows that people will kiss up to her. She's the mommy in the house. Mercy and Sisi are the mommy. But I feel like Mercy is playing a very good game because she feels like a lot of people will kiss up to her. A lot of people will, lick her ass because they feel like, oh, she has some kind of solid fan base outside the house. So there's Mercy who is playing her game, and then there's Ike. And you know what? I'm not even mad at it. And that's how they both found each other in 2019. And that's why they dated, because they are both criminals. I cannot even lie. They're both criminals. What else is happening in the house? Let's speak on White Money and Mercy. What are you trying to do? Like, White Money goes to Mercy and he tells Mercy, oh, let's do it this way. Let's not nominate ourselves because I want both of us to be the ones to turn off the lights before we leave. What do you guys think about that? I just feel like they're both playing themselves. Let's do this today. Tomorrow, you see that they'll change their mouths, and it's so funny. I also think that the housemates are still trying to protect their brand because they know a lot of them have like 1 million followers. So they're trying to, you know that thing where they say, oh my God, I have a brand to protect. I don't want to do too much. I don't want to do too much. By the time they stay in that house for 3 weeks, all the gists that we've heard Hard Rock Cafe now. We've heard that somebody was kissing somebody in Hard Rock Cafe, touching somebody's private parts in Hard Rock Cafe. But by the time they stay in that house for 3 weeks, a lot will happen. And I cannot wait for Gordon's night. I'll keep saying this. I cannot wait. You see, Gordon's reveals the most secrets. And somebody might be disqualified on that Gordon's night. And I'm here. Me, personally, I am here to take it all in. Now, there's actually a twist. And that's why I love this game. And that's why this game is just 7-8 days in, but I already love it. Now, the twist is, this is an all-star season. That's the first twist. The second twist being that on Mondays, the housemates have to tell people why they should not be nominated. It's not the scenario where I'll enter the diary room and I'll pick 2 people. Now, when we are done voting, the list 3, one of this list 3 will be saved by us, the audience. Now, the remaining 2 will be judged by their past housemates. Do you know how crazy of a twist this is? And do you know why I love this personally? Because people have gone into the house thinking that, oh, okay, I won my last season, or okay, I was top 5 in my last season, so I definitely know the position I'm in now. And I love it also because we've seen a lot of bullying in the house. People bullying other people because they feel like, oh, you will not stay here for a long time. Like Venita actually told Ilebaye she cannot wait for her to leave. Do you know how much audacity you should have to say that to somebody because you feel like, oh, she'll be out of the house. Now, when you're up and you are in the bottom 3, bottom 2, you're going to be placed in front of somebody. So now, just imagine how good of a show it will be when Neo and Venita are in the bottom 2 and V is on the jury. Just imagine how chaotic that would be. But personally, my own suggestion, because I feel like I want Bisola to be in the jury, I want Mike to be in the jury, I want V as well to be in the jury, I want Lekon in the jury, because I feel like they're all very blunt. So if they're going to take you out, they're going to take you out for reasons being that, okay, we feel like the audience would want you to go out because you have not been playing a very solid game, or we want you to go out because we think you're a bully, or just things like that. So I think it's going to, I just, personally, I love the twist. I love that nobody can predict the game. I love that you will hustle. So for example now, let's say all the big dogs are up for eviction. And now there are people who have 1 million followers, 7 million followers, 3 million followers, and they're all up for eviction. And your own favorite is bottom 2. Do you know how chaotic for somebody that got 1% in their season to take you out? 120 million, where? You're not going to see that 120 million. And that's why I personally love this season. And I cannot wait for all the juicy secrets to come out, all the game playing. Like I said, Ike is playing the game, and I just want to see him in top 5. I will not even lie. Let's talk about the ships. Venita this morning said that she has a crush on Adekunle, and Adekunle fans are not even liking it because they feel like Venita is such a vile person, and like her being with Adekunle will actually spoil that game. I personally think so as well. So there's Venita, and then there's Adekunle. There's Uriel, and then there's Kid. But apparently Kid definitely has someone that he's dating on the outside. Angel told Ilebaye that, do you really think that people come on this show to genuinely find love? I wouldn't really say that because we have Teddy and Bam Bam who are currently married with 2 kids. That's crazy. But like, you know, everybody knows that they're coming into the house for something. And Alex has been saying on different occasions that Angel and Soma actually planned to be like an item in the house. So whatever you see them doing, although this ship has scattered now because of hearsay, them say, she say, but whatever you see in the house now is because people have planned it. I also heard that the 2019 set, that's Mercy, Fraud, Sheyi, Venita, and Ike knew that they were all coming to the house. So they decided that them being the Pepper Dem gang would still remain the top 5 in the finals. And I think that is actually good. Personally, I think that it's a good strategy, but I don't think it will work. There's some people that are being snuck in there. Like, for example, why is Fraud there? Fraud has a pregnant wife. I don't know why he's in that house. You should go and cater to his. So imagine, if his pregnant wife now gives birth, do you think Big Brother will call him to the diary session? Them don't born, oh. Your pikin don't born, oh. Do you really want to leave the house to actually go and see your child? Just like how they did Uti. When I think Uti's mom died or Uti's dad died, they had to take him out of the house to go and visit like his family. That's what I think is going to happen, because I don't know why Fraud is in their house. I don't know why Fraud is in the house. Who else? I don't know why Venita is in the house, because she's really not. She has kids to go and cater for. I don't know why Shay is in that house. I personally don't know. Every other person, I feel like they handpicked them because they all have like different characteristics and different personas that fit the dynamic of the season. But I think that this is such a creative season. The fact that they brought all chaotic housemates back into the house, a different dynamic, a different game. And like I said, the opening alone wiped out the last 3 seasons. It just wipes out, because now everybody's gingered. And Big Brother is better when the country is in turmoil. Like, if the country is hard, Big Brother because when you go to work and you come back and you're watching your favorites that you genuinely love tapping their stories on Instagram and Snapchat and Twitter, you feel at heart, you feel calm. So I think this is such a great show. It's such a great way to keep like the people at ease, and I cannot wait to be here to share all the experiences with you. So what you will do for me now is you will go on our YouTube page, Mado Africa, you would subscribe to us, you will watch this video, you will share with your friends and your enemies, you will comment, and you will subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so that you know whenever we drop an episode. And I have been Stephanie, and this is Mado, where we reveal all the Big Brother All Stars right here with my unfiltered commentary.